Alright, here we go, guys. So Sea Fairy Cookie has gotten the new Crystal Jam, alright? We got up to +5 as of right now. From the testing that we have done so far, with just kind of using the different teams and stuff, the damage from Sea Fairy was not that impressive, alright? And she definitely doesn't do much damage either, it seems like, even with her rally buff and stuff. Alright, for anybody who's wondering what her skill is, it's a 17-second cooldown. And on top of what her basic stuff does, the rally is going to be 31.4% damage increase for all water type damage. And then for her, Sea Fairy Cookie's overwhelming feeling towards the moon empower her abilities to control the sea. Whenever she uses her skill, she will gain a stack of tidal wave. And upon gaining 2 stacks, the skill will become enhanced, summoning an enormous wave that deals damage, pushes the enemies back, and stuns them. And Sea Fairy Cookie will also increase the crit damage of allies who can deal water type damage. First, Sea Fairy Cookie skill used in the battle will become enhanced. Also, once per battle, the enhanced skill will also add a stack of tidal wave, which is the first one, okay? So you can see the tidal damage right now at +5 is at 199. Single wave damage is 140 times 3 over the 3 seconds, all right? And then you also do a 3-second stun, which in arena right now, 3-second stun is not a lot because of all the immunity, debuff resist, and stuff like that going on. But we also have the water type crit damage, 17.5% for 12 seconds and stacks up to 1 time. And right now, what we're hoping, all right, what we're hoping for right now is that at +10, the Soaring Compassion damage resist bypass, all right, is what we're hoping for, the 35% increase or the 35% bypass, as well as the tidal wave damage 35% bypass, as well as the stun from tidal wave. I believe this is increasing it by 1.5 seconds, so you do +1.5 and that would make it a total of 4.5. all right, so I'll show you guys the damage right now and the effect of it inside of the world exploration at +5, and then we'll move on to +10, all right, in order to show you guys any increase in the damage, all right? So as you guys can see right over here, the animation is going to be the indication that Sea Fairy Cookie is able to use her enhanced skill. I have the animation turned off right now. You guys can go and turn it on if you guys would like to see the little animation every single time, but you guys see the giant wave, okay? All right, that's going to be her enhanced skill, and you can see that that stack, all right, or that attack gained 1 stack of her tidal wave. All right, now she just needs to use 1 time here, all right, and then now make it a 2 stacks, and then the second, all right, her second ability after her first one, it's going to now do the enhanced tidal wave. And there you guys go with the damage. All right, and of course she is doing AoE damage, so she's not going to be doing too much damage to bosses, all right, because again, she is more of an AoE damage dealer, which means that she definitely works better against a lot of different enemies or multiple enemies at once. But yeah, you can see right here, this is going to be the rally effect that you can see, the 31.4%. That will increase as you upgrade the Crystal Jam, all right? So, and here we go, last one. We should be able to kill it here. Yep. So 1.3 million with just regular hit. All right, but let's move on to the arena and let me show you guys her in action. All right, guys, I'm just going to show you guys with this team right here with Whistle as well as the Feather and the Jelly Watch. The toppings for my team right now, 5 Swift Chocolate, 5 of the Syrian Raspberry, 5 Swift Chocolate. We are using a mixed build of 3 Syrian Raspberry, 2 Swift Chocolate. This is an older build that we have always had. All right, 11.8% cooldown. If you guys can do it with 4 Syrian Raspberry, 1 Swift Chocolate, that's perfectly fine too. And if it doesn't work out, we're going to also try out the Solid Almond one, but this is what we're going to go for right now, and then full on Swift Chocolate. All right, guys, so here we go. And as you guys can see, Rockstar uses skill, and then the giant tidal wave comes out. But the thing about this is because they do have a Snapdragon who's going to put the stun resist as well as debuff resist. All right, it means that your stun duration is going to be like almost close to 0. And then the damage output in the beginning too, without any of the timer buff right now, is also going to be pretty darn low. All right. Okay, our Rockstar died, but our Sea Fairy did come back alive. So we got rid of the Rockstar and the Stardust on the enemy team. All right, which is pretty good. Here comes our tidal wave. And then we have our enhanced one now that should be marked around the 30-second mark here. All right, here we go. 30-second mark. Didn't really get to the 30-second mark. It would kind of use it a little bit earlier. All right, now we're just left with the classic Holliberry and Pattaya from the both teams here. I think if you had it exactly at 11.8 seconds, then possibly we would have timed it exactly at the 30-second mark. But we have around 12.8. Ended up with a draw. All right. And you can see the damage of Sea Fairy. Not very impressive. All right. I mean, of course, Pattaya did take advantage of the skill right at the 30-second mark. But you can see, right, with a level 5 right now, even with the rally effect, not too much, right? Not too much. So we're going to try to get it up to level 10 to see what kind of effect the bypass is going to be able to do. All right, so let's get to doing that right now. All right, here we go, guys. Now you guys can see right here, the plus 10 effect is going to be the soaring compassion damage bypass, or damage resist bypass. Hopefully I succeeded. Super success too. Okay, I got some materials back. Nice, nice. All right, so there you guys go. We got the bypass now. Of course, we don't have the ascension buff yet, and we need to get it up to 15, which is definitely going to be quite a while before we can even do that if you don't spend money. So again, you probably don't need to worry about it too much. If you're not in the top like 10% where a lot of the whales are, then you're probably not gonna even have to worry about it anyways. And then now we're gonna use the same comp and see how well it does. In case you guys are wondering how to turn off animation, you just go here. There's a skill video. You just turn the video off. All right, skill effect and videos are a different thing. I thought it was in the way bottom, but it's right below it. All right, here we go, guys. We're gonna use the same exact team, same exact topping, and then we're gonna verse this one here, except this time they are using the Moonlight and Stardust. All right. And they have a 3-star Ascension Snapdragon, but let's go. All right, let's see how much more damage she's able to do with that bypass now. All right. So the thing about versing someone like Stardust as well as Moonlight is also that they have the ability to dodge Sea Fairy's skill. So there is that little thing that will happen. All right, but we're gonna have to wait until that 1 minute mark to see how much damage she's actually able to do. Well, she died early right there. And here comes Pattaya. All right, will she able to survive until the 30-second mark? We shall see. Nope, she's not able to even survive until the 30-second mark. That is not going to be a good example here, and we're probably going to lose this one. Okay, but I mean the damage, okay, it did increase. It did increase because of the fact that we did quote unquote level up the skill, and the rally effect now increased a little bit too. All right, well, where's this one with Shining Glitter this time around? Let's go. Here we go, here we go. Basically the first initial skill is not very surprising at all, again, because you're literally you're literally doing no damage without a timer buff. Usually when it comes to effect is the timer buff. And one good thing is that she does get to dodge some of the damage if you know, she is using her skill. So there is that portion of things. All right, wow, Rockstar, and will our Sea Fairy die again? Oh, our Sea Fairy died again though. All right, so since Sea Fairy keeps dying, we're gonna use the full solid almond to increase her damage resist, and we'll just go with the rare scroll this time around. Okay, because of the fact that she is now a 4-second Sea Fairy, she definitely is going to be the last one to use her skill. All right, but her damage resist is definitely higher. Okay, hopefully she survives. We'll have to see how it turns out, though. We can't be too sure. All right, so far she's surviving. Okay, here comes her 1 minute mark tidal wave here. Yeah, I don't know if that did a lot of damage. I guess we'll have to see when the actual damage comes out. Yes, there is a part that we're using full solid almond again. But like, if that is the part that's keeping her, you know, from doing the damage, I don't know what to do, man. It seems like this is going to be another tie here. Unbelievable. And she did 3 million. And of course, again, now she's doing solid almonds. So, all right. But because for the sake of the, you know, the testing, we're going to use Seafarer inside of the T-Knight comp now. And because of the fact that Captain Caviar and Squid Ink are both able to take advantage of the water type damage, maybe this will be her saving grace here, all right? Especially with her the buff now with the bypass a little bit. Maybe this will be the one, all right? All right, here we go. They are all ascended, but we'll see. Okay, here we go. Sea Fairy, Squid Ink. Captain Caviar did die, which is good. And boom, Pattaya is dead. Okay, we used that. Dead. Sea Fairy still alive. One more time. Space Donut. Alright, dead. And boom, I think we won this. They're low. Oh, whoa, rank 8 right now? And bomb. Bonked. Alright. There we go. So, not bad damage, right? Not bad damage. And it's definitely helping Captain Caviar and Squid Ink do a little bit more damage, all right? But of course, in the end, the team is on T-Knight. T-Knight literally needs to do it. So, yeah. All right, so right now, from what we have tested, of course, we'll have to try and see how the level 15 is going to be as well with the little Ascension buff, especially with this one. I don't know if this is going to make too much of a difference either, though. And maybe this will actually make her a little bit better too, plus 20, because of the fact that right now all the cookies are stun resistant, stun immune with someone like, you know, Snapdragon, as well as, you know, we have Cream Puff, who might be used. We also have Parfait, who gives debuff immunity. You know, there's a lot of cookies who are resistant as well as immune to stun. So I guess this will be the one that might change it. Of course, we'll have to see how that turns out when that is at 20, which is going to take quite a while to do so. And I will make that video once we do get it up to 20. But again, at 15 too, we might be able to see something happen with this, which honestly speaking doesn't seem like it's going to do too much damage either. But right now, as of right now, if I have to choose, Sea Fairy is going to take a lot more investment in order to make her like super viable in normal comps. But inside of a one-shot comp, it seems like this is going to be a thing that might work out pretty darn well. All right, with the effect of Sea Fairy being able to give extra damage to Captain Caviar and Squid Ink to do more damage instantly. All right, so I think this will be the comp Sea Fairy will be used more on against like normal standard 2-2-1s right now. But in a normal standard comp, Sea Fairy might need a little bit more time before she actually shines. So I would personally say if you have to choose between one, we'll test out Black Pearl right now, but maybe holding off on Sea Fairy would be the better option, unless you are certain that you are able to, you know, be patient and then level up Crystal Jam slowly and slowly and slowly up to level 20 if possible. All right, so that's the first review. And of course, if more comps come out and if I test out more comps and I am able to see what works for the arena right now, then I'll make up that video as well.